Good morning, YouTube. This is Retta. I'm going to do a reading on Anthony Scaramucci, which is the new communications director for the White House. And then I just seen in the news, we're going to go into his relationship. His wife, just filed for divorce. So we'll see what's going on there. I tried to find the wife's birthday, but I couldn't find it. So I have his. I don't have my ring light on, so excuse the darkness. I just didn't really, I'm just getting back to the, to the groove of things. I really didn't feel like setting it up and, getting everything. And excuse my reading table. I have to take some time, maybe tonight or tomorrow to get my reading table, this reading table. This isn't my actual one, to get it set up. So this is like, I have two reading tables, so this is like one, and it gives me more room, and then I have my favorite reading table that's over there. So I'm going to get into Scaramucci. For just a FYI, because I'm tired of like all these stupid comments. If you're a never Trumper and you think he's the spawn of hell and all that, it's best not to even watch my channel or subscribe to my channel, because I look at things beyond just what's on the media and this and that. I try to get to it in another realm of what's going on, the bigger picture. So I'm not bashing Trump channel or anything like that. So if that's what you're looking for, if that's the reader you're looking for, then I'm not the one. So you might as well just like stop, if you want to have a conversation about something that I did a reading to explore more, I have no problem with it. But these, comments are, oh, da. No, I was always a registered Democrat, which I am changing before my election here in New York. And I'm changing that because I no longer want to be a Democrat at all. I'm going to go and be like neutral. I'm just going to go and register basically no party affiliation. So let's get that out of the question. So I am not a registered Republican. I am a registered Democrat, and I no longer want to be a Democrat. And let's just leave it at that. So Scaramucci, I can see why he's successful. His birth cards is, he is the magician. So whatever he focuses on the most, and he's able to manifest. So if he focuses on being successful in finances and money, it's like kind of like he has the power of manifestation, whatever he focuses on the most. Think of the movie The Secret, or the book The Secret, the video The Secret. He has that already naturally built in himself. So he has that power within himself. Within the magician is also the Wheel of Fortune, that there's always like sudden changes that goes on in his life, where I think he was in the financial arena, so it goes up and down. So he's very aware of sudden changes. He kind of doesn't let that affect him. He would be really good in finances and stuff like that. He doesn't let the sudden changes affect that, because he knows he has this power of manifestation, this magician energy. So he really doesn't, affect that. And also with that, he has the suns in his birth card. So, a light shine on, things are rosy, it's like the yes card. So, things always kind of work out for him. So that's just a little bit on his birth card. I want to see, I just want to do pick out one of these cards. Anthony Scaramucci. It's such a New York name, Anthony Scaramucci. It's really, really New York name. Okay, so let me go further. I'm just going to deal one of these cards. Just want to see the energy around him. Also, if you want your very own reading from me, just contact me at rettaware@gmail.com, and we can set that up. So here we go. Or on Facebook at Intuitive Retta on Facebook. energy around Anthony Scaramucci right now? What is the energy around him? So right now he's going through, it's the Nine of Wands. So for him, you see this, it's called strength. So this is kind of like, things are, you know, there's so much going on in his life. There's chaos with, you know, his new job, you know, his wife. It's like chaotic, but you know, as I said, he has that Wheel of Fortune in his birth card, so he kind of goes with the, you know, goes with the punches. He doesn't let things, he always has, excuse me, a solid foundation. Always, you know, there may be cracks in that foundation, but it's always solid. He's always going to land okay. So yeah, a lot is going on in his life right now, and this is really going to test his resolve. This is kind of, to me, this card kind of resembles the Strength card, you know, in the tarot. So he's really going to have to look in within himself and get over it. So there's a lot of chaos going on in his personal life and in his work life. It's just a lot of chaos going on. So I'm using the Swan deck. I think this is the Swan deck. Let's see. So I want to see about him and this new job, and then we'll go into, you know, if the wife issues, the divorce is going to cause a problem. So Anthony Scaramucci. Anthony Scaramucci. Whoops, I'm gonna spray some sage for the lady to please cleanse this energy, to bless the energy, cleanse the energy that no longer serves me. And then some Palo Santo. Alright, to kind of get in tune with my guides. Let's see. Okay. Anthony Scaramucci. Anthony Scaramucci. Anthony Scaramucci. Anthony Scaramucci. Okay. Anthony Scaramucci. Where is he at right now? Right now, you know, his wife, you know, his wife is on his mind. His marriage is on his mind. His wife is on his mind. Also, he's also thinking about his career, you know. He's also looking at things very practical. If you look up here, social prestige, practical. But also he's looking at his wife. And maybe the children. I kind of look at her and she kind of looks pregnant. I don't know if he has any children or whatever. So I don't know if this pregnancy is birthing something new or actual pregnancy on her, or you know, with me, when I see pregnancy, it's either an actual birth or a renewal, a new, you know, something new. It could be the new job, new experiences, new things at home, new changes. So that's what's on his mind. His mind is on, he's being very practical. He's not really stressed too much. Like I said with this card, you know, he's used to it. It's part of his birth card. He has the Wheel of Fortune in his birth card. And part of, you know, when the Wheel of Fortune's in your birth card is that you're going to have to, you know, learn. That's part of your birth plan, is to learn and deal with sudden changes that can happen at any moment. And he does well with that. So right now, his social prestige has went up higher. You know, right now he's feeling good. So even though his wife is leaving him or filed for divorce, it's not really stressing him out. What's the cross to bear with that? Is the separation. You see how in this card it says, you know, separation and future planning. on this card. So, you know, the separation between his wife and his future planning in regards to his job goals, his dreams. So he put all this stuff out, you know, he put this stuff out, and now, you know, he put all this hard work out, and he's waiting now. He's waiting for his returns to come in. So, you know, he took the bull by the horn. He put his own destiny. He did what he did. He's a social climber, you know, a very worthy businessman, and he put a lot of work out, and now it's his time. He's waiting for his just return. So it does look like there's a separation going on between him and his wife. Okay, underneath all that is him. This is the King of Coins. Is his ambition, you know. So underneath the separation and his new job and stuff is the King of Coins. And the King of Coins he's a very good provider. He's always provided for her. And he was always, you know, like a good husband. But because of his ambition sometimes, he wants to be the ultimate provider. So he might work too much. He might do too much. And kind of, you know, leave the wife at home and kind of forgotten about. And he's like a Virgo man or Virgo woman that, you know, shows their love by materialistic things. I'm a Virgo, so, you know, sometimes we lose the aspect that sometimes people want to be shown your love through, you know, thoughts and actions and stuff like that. And sometimes as Virgos, I don't know if he's a Virgo. No, he's not. His birthday's in December, but this is the energy for me for a King of Coins. This is a Virgo man. So sometimes, you know, he looks at love as being a provider, and, you know, the more money he makes, the more he's able to give his wife, the more able, you know, to show her with gifts or trips or money and bags and stuff like that. That's how he shows his love, and people lose that. So his ambition is the underlying issue in their relationship. His ambition, him always striving, him always working. He's an ultra, you know, conservative man. His root values are very conservative. So it goes along with the Virgo man of being the provider, the father, this and that. But sometimes his eyes, his thought process is always on the money, always on, you know, rising to the top and becoming financially successful. So to him, you know, the more financially successful he is, creates his net, you know, his self-worth. So that's the underlying issue. He's a very, very ambitious. Let's see in the man and behind him. And behind him is the Nine of Coins. There goes again. That's his whole life. This is the kind of in the past, as he's always been, you know, he likes to live in luxury. He likes to have nice things. He likes to work hard. He likes to provide. He likes to be the best at whatever he does in work, play, whatever. He wants to be the best. He wants to succeed. That's what makes him feel fulfilled. And his self-worth is, he equates his self-worth and who he is by the money he makes, the success he has, stuff like that. All right, what's on his mind? He's kind of a rule breaker. He's kind of a rule breaker. I see the Hierophant, you know, upside down. So he's kind of a rule breaker. So you're not going to see him as one of these in this communication director position. You're not going to see him, the same old as you see most of politicians. He's kind of a rule breaker. He's kind of going to not follow the norm, how people want him to act or how to be or what they feel he should be. He's not going to be that. He's going to be himself, and he's going to be very unorthodox. So don't expect him to be a stuffy old guy, a old stuffy Republican or something like that. No. He loves what he does. He loves, he loves being this King of Pentacles. So you're going to see it. You're going to see a very self-assured man, a very confident man. So he's not going to easily abide by the rules. So I don't think like the old Republicans would really like him too much. He's a forward thinking. There's things are coming at him quickly. Things are coming at him very quickly. So maybe because he's unorthodox in what he's doing or how he's taking on the role, things are coming at him quickly. The star, like I said in his birth card, he has the sun, and this is the star. So it's showing that he's okay. He's okay. I think he's very happy of this opportunity. And this card, look, it says hope and destiny. So that's what he looks like. He has a lot of hope. He's going to really work hard at this position. He's a hard-working man. So he's looking forward to this new position, that he in bringing his personality and who he is into the position. So all lights are shining on him now. So things are shining on him. He's more in the public light. I think he likes that, and he's enjoying it. Okay, let's see in the future. The Empress, yeah. His wife feels neglected. His wife feels neglected. This is the Empress upside down. His wife feels neglected. She wants, I think most of their relationship is that she wants more time. She's very needy. She's emotionally and physically needy. She really needs, not the money so far. She needs that comfort, the love, feeling like, she's just as important as, his business aspirations. So I see there's a breakdown between, and it's showing it again, of him and his wife. She's feeling very neglected, and she's not happy. And he's also looking forward to the teamwork. He's looking forward to the teamwork. I think there's 3 main people that are going to work with him. Is him. He's the higher up. There's a woman, and then there's another man. So I think when Sean Spicer left, the one with the long brown hair, she's in his position. I really like her. I liked how she handled, when I did see her months and months ago, it was a couple of months ago, when she took over for Sean a couple of months ago, like when he was out on some type of errand or, army or reserves thing she stood in. And I can't think of her name, but I really liked her energy. I really like how she talked to the reporters, very no nonsense, very to the point, didn't let them walk over her. So I see that these 3 that are working together is going to be good. I see them, they're into teamwork. They're into a lot of give and take. I see them, and they like him. They're going to listen to his direction. And he likes to give them direction. I think he has a personality that is very endearing. So I see them working well together. It's also, he's going to have, he's also in the future, it's going to feel a lot of burden. It's going to be a harder job than what he thought. He thought it was going to be hard, but he didn't realize how hard it's going to be and how much is going to be put on his shoulders and how much of the burden he's going to have to bear alone. And how much, this is costing him where, with his wife, his family, stuff like that, the relationship. Because I do think he really loves his wife. So he is feeling that burden, but he also feels that, his hard work and his sacrifices is giving him he's now in, the home stretch of the matter where all the sacrifices and everything is kind of paying off now. How is he going to be as the director? How is he going to be as the director of communications for Trump? There is going to be, because he's unorthodox, it's that devil card that showed up. So how is he going to be? Hold on. Let me see. Okay. So, how is he going to be in this position? I think that it's going to play to some of his negative being in this position of like kind of power is going to play with some of his negative parts of himself. He has to learn to not fall for it. Don't don't act like you're more than what you are. He might get more vices thrown his way. He has to watch it because with his wife, the separation or whatever, he's going to be in a little bit of a self-destruction phase. So he needs to be careful because he could, someone can use his vice of if he does go out and womanize after his wife leaves him or stuff like that. They could use that against him and, stuff like that. And what is this? He's going to go through, even though he feels like he's on the home stretch, everything is going good in his job, he's going to be, sometimes he's not going to think before he acts. Sometimes his emotions are going to lead him. He needs to stop that. Sometimes he's going to let his emotions show too much. Or whether he's upset or happy or whatever, he needs to think before he just goes and does. Also, it's a lot of synchronicity. It's saying a lot of synchronicity is going on. So things have lined up for him. Things are synchronizing for him. All his hopes and dreams and everything that he's wanted, that he manifested as that magician, are coming in this position, has fulfilled one of these wishes, these dreams, he's going to be his own worst enemy in this position. He really needs to be careful about, if his wife, we're going to go do a relationship reading, but if his wife leaves him, he really needs to worry about the after effect of that he doesn't, go and go a little crazy and stuff, because people will use that. And he's going to, it's like delayed his emotions. He's going to grieve for this relationship of him and his wife. He is going to grieve it. So, even though he got everything that he wanted in a professional level, he's going to grieve that woman, that love of his relationship kind of getting destroyed. And he's going to have to learn how to balance. He's going to have to learn how to balance it and not go crazy and not go into self-destruction mode with this divorce. Okay, I'm going to do kind of, it's 24. I'm just going to try to do a relationship reading on them. Oops. Oh, let me try this relationship reading. Scaramucci, Deidre, and Anthony Scaramucci. Deidre and Anthony Scaramucci. Deidre and Anthony Scaramucci. Anthony Scaramucci. Deidre and Anthony. Whoops, there's a lot of strength. That card, strength card, just fell out, which was part of what I said earlier. That's the energy that's surrounding him. He's really going to have to, you know, feed into his inner strength right now. Okay, these cards want to come out. So he has his defenses up, but he's not really focused on. He's not really focused on the relationship. So that's what's going on. He's not really focused on the relationship per se, and that's what hurt him. He's not focused on a relationship. His focus is elsewhere, and but he does have his guard up. Yes, he is actually, you know, he's actually, you know, kind of heartbroken. He is feeling this relationship coming to the end. He's not really, like, focused right now. I think it kind of hit him kind of hard. This relationship ended. I don't know if he expected it or not. We'll see. But he's really devastated. Because, like I said, he shows his love by, you know, providing. And, he doesn't understand, you know, what he did wrong. Okay, what does she, where is she at right now, Deidre? The Ace of Cups. I wonder if she has a new relationship. So light shined on a relationship. The Last Judgment. She's walking away. I think she has a new relationship. Yeah, she's walking away from this marriage. I don't know if you can see it. I think she has a new relationship. If you can see those cards. She's walking away. She decided to just walk away. She's ending their marriage. And this last card is the Hierophant. So I think with the Ace of Cups, it's like new beginnings, new relationships. So she's in a good place. I don't know if it's not really trying to tell me. She's decided that she's walking away, that this is all too much for her. Excuse me, and she's walking away. But I don't know if she wants to go into a new relationship or if she's already in a new relationship. Okay, where's he? He, you know, he's the king of rods right now. So he's like putting up a good front. But the king of rods, he sometimes puts himself first and his goals, aspirations. So he's still in that king of rods mentality. He's got to be careful because I said with this divorce or separation, he may go on a sex like rampage. And that's going to be the devil card for him, and it could bring him down. So he really needs to watch his penis and what he does with it. Because right now, you know, he's at this me stage right now. He's feeling that. He's feeling very selfish. And he got his penis in his hand, and he needs to be careful. What does she want from him? She wanted the world. She wanted everything. She still loves him. She still loves him. She wanted everything from him. She still loves him. He was the center of her world. About him, he has too much determination, will, force to get what he wants and what he needs. In regards to business, he is like a very steadfast. When he puts his mind to something, he goes forth. He's kind of stubborn. So you know, he needed her to understand that his ambition, that's who he is. You know, that's what he needed. He needed her to have his back. To have his back when he goes through his ambitions. So already they're on two different things where she needed this emotional. She needed more of an emotional embrace. He needed her to stand on his back and let him do what he needed to do. Where does she think this relationship's going? The Page of Cups. She still likes him. She still loves him. She still has some emotional. She's hoping that this wakes him up. Where does he think this relationship is going? He's looking at it as a loss in his business, like sense, and his family. He's realizing that he's taking this as a loss. He's looking at it that this is not going to look so great for him in his business setting, but also he feels like he's losing his family, his foundation that he's built. Okay, where does the card see this relationship going? One, the Empress. Is she, I see him. Is she pregnant? Empress fast. Let's see. There's some secrets. Things coming fast. Some secrets. And the Two of Rods. A choice needing to be made. She wants him to put her first. There's also, I believe, another man. Secrets. It came first. The Empress. Things came first. A choice to be made. And she made a quick decision on the fly. Do they have kids? And the Devil. There's that Devil again. So I don't know if he or she was cheated. I think it was her. I think she has another relationship too. I think she has a younger man too. And I'm hoping that she's not pregnant. This is the second time I've seen a pregnancy. I don't know if it's hers or his, or I don't know if is she going to keep this kid? It's a journey. It's a sad journey going forth, and it's breaking things. It's on a journey. It's on her own. And the Queen of Cups. I don't know. I think she might be pregnant. And if she's pregnant, she's still trying to determine if she's going to keep it. Because she knows that if she keeps it, it's going to blow, like everything, the tower, everything is going to come out. So that's where she's coming to terms with that. So things came fast. This was a quick decision that she made. It was a very, very quick decision because I've seen her constantly. The Empress always is about rebirth, new. I think she's pregnant. Or someone is pregnant. I don't see him so far as having all these relationships, like affairs. I think she's having one, but I think that with this separation, it's going to put him on the path of being kind of really out there, like a womanizer. And he needs to watch out because they'll use that against him. You know, he'll get caught up. He really needs, and he might drink some, you know, but I think, I don't know. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. This is Anthony Scaramucci. All right, bye.